Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Away Day Show is back once again. Hopefully, with 3 cameras, pan, and pan. Hopefully, that's all.
You had a bit of a nightmare last week, didn't you?
Yeah, it was grim scenes out there, but we got it. I think it was a decent app out. It looked looking wise, obviously visual, sound wise, it all good. But we lost my face. That probably fans are happy to not see my face any more than I have to. But we sorted that out. So hopefully this week we're all good. A quieter week. I think next week will be massive because the Club World Cup's finished now. We probably need to start there as much as some people probably don't want to start there. But you know what, Chelsea fans, I guess they'll be claiming this is the biggest trophy in world football.
Yep. Well, they've completed football now, haven't they?
They have. They've done a lot. Super Cups, Club World Cups, Conference Leagues. They done it all.
I don't know why they're flexing that, but it's like the League One of fucking of like the English league. Like it's like adding that to your title count, like winning League One. It's like
Liverpool 40-time champions. They've won the championship 20 times as well. But look, this tournament, as I said, the football, as I said last week, was good. It's just that I don't know anyone's really invested. But I guess now that Chelsea played PSG in a final and it kicked off at full time, I think there was definitely some feeling in that. Cole Palmer did what Cole Palmer did. But I think for me, man of the match, Rob Sanchez. What was that?
They don't need a keeper anymore. That performance was nuts. Jesus.
I've never seen him that good with his hands. I don't think ever.
Yeah, no.
And even the delivery out of the back. Direct long balls, so like João Pedro, I've talked about him as well. Cole Palmer out the back. And look, they out PSG game. They said, no, we'll just press you when you have the ball, win the ball back. They caught a few off guard. They counter-attack well. Finishes were superb. I got to be honest, we said our Premier League prediction last week, or sort of previewed it a little bit last week, saying Arsenal should win it. We're putting Chelsea in that.
I was going to say, I kind of feel bad not doing a bold prediction for them to be in a title race, because the way that they played against PSG, bro, I know there was so much space. Palmer had fucking old pitch to himself. But my God, there's something going on there. There's something going on there that's going to be pretty special.
They've cooked something special. Look, we're joking about having 8 strikers, but when you got Jackson, Pedro, and Delap, if one's out of form, you got 2 others to choose from.
Exactly, yeah.
You've got Neto didn't play his greatest game, but you got stars off the bench you can call on to, and they look like they'll probably sign more players now because they've got
what is it, 200 million or something?
It's the most payout ever. Yeah. So look, they'll probably go and sign another winger, another midfielder as well. This game, Lavia didn't even play. They played Gusto at right back and James in midfield. It wasn't probably their strongest side.
I actually liked that.
Yeah,
James in the middle, because I think he played there when he went on loan to Wigan. I think it was back in the day. I think it was Wigan or, but bro, that I think the next 12 to sort of 24 months at Chelsea could be very exciting. Maybe it's too early for them to win the title. But my God, they can contend this year.
I was saying, if there's a year, this year's going to be the year.
Yeah, it feels like it. To be honest,
it just feels
like another shock. So open. Another shock. Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and unfortunately, I guess we could talk about this today as well. I was thinking about making a video about it. Everyone's going to the Prem right now.
Yeah,
for the last 2 seasons,
everyone.
They heard me. They'll hear me saying, Prem might not be the best league in the world, and all of a sudden, everyone's going Prem. We'll talk about a few transfers that are coming up. But if a player like Hugo Ekitike ends up at Newcastle and somehow Newcastle keep hold of Isaac, because the rich get richer again. It's going back to sort of 2012 to 2016, where it was just the big 6 or the big 6.
Yeah.
And yes, you might have to sub Spurs and United out for maybe Newcastle and Villa. But it feels like those big 6 clubs are really big 6 clubs right now. Chelsea, as I said, they're going to sign more players. They're going to get more depth.
Yeah.
City are incredibly deep other than for their back 4. But that just means the title's going to be so close because Pep's inevitability might not be inevitable. You got Enzo Maresca performing. Obviously, know what Slot's done with Liverpool. Good pre-season game for them, 3-1. Forest got their first win in pre-season as well. And Spurs, that could be good. No. And obviously, Arsenal we expect to be probably the front runners. So it just looks like the Prem's getting
It has the making of
strong.
A very good season. But there's just... If those question marks can get answered early, there's so many what ifs. If they can get answered early, I think, it could be an absolute belt of a season. I think I think the top four. I think what you said about everyone going to the Prem. I feel like it's very like Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, City at the moment.
Yeah,
like them four are breaking away, and I think people are already making videos about like that'll be the top four, won't it?
Yeah,
it just feels
off,
that way. I think Newcastle over the last sort of 24 hours or so are starting to ramp up. You know, their spending with Ekatike, and I'm sure they're probably going to buy a couple other players. Tottenham as well. They've done some good business over the last sort of week or so with the Gibbs White deal. I don't know what's happening with that. I think he was at
Forest yesterday,
wasn't he? So that's weird because as far as I'm concerned, a release clause was a release clause.
Look, at some point this year, we'll get one of my new mates who's a Tottenham fan. He was like, "Well, it has to just go through. A release clause is a release clause. No matter how secret it was, it's still a release clause. Yeah, so that will go through.
Yeah, I think they've done good business. Obviously, you know, Mbeumo's fucking God knows where for United. But yeah, it feels like the top four, I guess maybe add Newcastle into that. Feels like them four are really just separating, and the gap's just getting massive now with Nottingham losing players. Villa can't really do much.
Spend,
you know, Newcastle might have to sell a big one to go and buy 3 or 4.
So, yeah.
So yeah, it could be very exciting. We're sitting here last week saying, "Oh, like Arsenal," it just feels like Arsenal, right? But now that Liverpool have had a game and they still look the same, City will spend, Chelsea after fucking demolishing PSG. It's starting to all kind of come together now. So it's
PSG conceded 1 goal all tournament. They batted Letty 4-0.
Yeah, and that, the defense, they're holding up.
Yeah,
they're holding up. I thought it'd be like, no, they can't with that defense. They need something like a world class and a half. But
look, Colwell and Chalobah should be on paper. They should be world class defenders. Yeah,
turnarounds. Like he was. I saw some posts. I think this time, maybe last year, he was like captaining the Rezzies against Boreham Wood or something.
Yeah, and he was sent to Palace. Yeah, he got shipped off to Palace.
Like he wasn't technically good enough.
No, and then also they called him back in
90 minutes against the best team in the world. Like it's mental.
I tell you, Cucurella. He might be one of the most hated men in football, but boys, he just...
You can't hate him because I
just love him.
He's phenomenal, isn't he?
He's nuts.
His first year at Chelsea was pretty horrendous.
I think all Brighton players did that. Fair. Yeah.
And then ever since that Euros, like...
Euro superb last season.
Has he been like the best left back in the world?
Well, in terms of consistency, he doesn't really have... Other than that Spurs game where he like slipped 4 times.
But we'll blame the boots for that.
But Puma even posted about the boots again. He changed the boots and they posted him with the trophy. Look, other than that game, I can't think of like a howler.
Yeah, no.
And the thing is, like, obviously, we talk about the big guns and Nuno Mendes, like they're best. But in terms of that consistency, he doesn't really put a foot wrong. Like Nuno Mendes.
I forgot about Nuno Mendes because he had an aura.
Nuno Mendes obviously is the best. DeMarco, I still think is one of the better players, but the Champions League has tainted his reputation. But Cucurella is definitely top 3. I don't know who we put top 3 last year, but like maybe we put Ronaldo there. But I feel like now Cucurella, you should have to put him there.
Yeah, he has to be. With what he's won and even like Premier League team of the season, not many people were putting him in at left back. It was either Kirkes or Robinson.
Yeah.
So he's been quite underrated, but yeah, besides Nuno Mendes, like bro, he's been fucking right there.
It's been unbelievable, and it's just one of those players. I think just people deliberately avoid talking about because of all like the
song, just the song, you know, that he made up.
Because Haaland's trembling. That's all.
And first game that's another bad one he had. First game last year against City, the Haaland just bitched him and he scored. Yeah, but we'll let him off. He had 2 stinkers in 12 months.
The Neil Maupay of who's a good left back like. He's a Neil Maupay.
He's good. He's a good...
Of Roberto Carlos. Yeah. Like, he's the shithouse left back that's really average of a Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
That's where he is. But look, they've got him. I've been talking about Augusto. I think I mentioned it last week in the pod. I really like him at right back. I still reckon he starts for every other Prem team. You know, maybe bar Arsenal. He's that good of a right back. He's playing there. Reece James in midfield. Of course, got injured, by the way.
Oh, did he?
There's an injury marker next to his name.
That's actually... I like that move from Maresca that I put in there because he's obviously
ball
done
playing in there. Nuts.
But it'll be interesting. I want Lavia in this side. He's so good if he can stay fit.
It goes to show as well. Enzo played out left.
I think you can. That's the thing. You can move Enzo around.
Enzo just floats around, and Palmer just sort of floats as well. So you just have those two floating, and Neto's there, and you got Gittins as well. It's just like, oh my god.
Like,
it was just setting into me watching that game back. I was like, this can't be like a fluke.
Yeah,
it's PSG. They're signing. We're going to signing top 10 signings, but João Pedro, as I said in the TikTok, it might be signing of the year just because he's come in for he's played 200 minutes, bagged 3 goals, won a trophy.
Yeah.
Signing of the year already. That's just he's won the club back more money than what he's worth.
As much as I don't agree with how they've gone about it, and the money they've spent and stuff, you can't deny so far how good it looks. Bro, it's, as I said, next 12 to 24 months, they could really shock a lot of people and generally win the league. Because, mate, money's not an issue in terms of recruitment. It's not an issue. It's just whether they're ready.
Yeah. Are they mentally ready to take it on a challenge like that?
This year will be, and their first 6 games, they're winnable. Like, they're very, they could go 6 from 6.
Yeah.
I think they got United in there. I think that might be the hardest. Is that considered
Is that
hard?
really hard anymore? Yeah.
But if they can go 6 from 6 early, which, if they play anything like they did against PSG, they probably will.
Yeah.
Like we saw what happened with Liverpool last year.
If you have a
good start, it really does help. So
and Netflix FC hate coming back. They need to be. I reckon Arsenal need to lead. Both teams. If both teams are going to win it, or be challenging, and they both need to be in front.
Yeah. Because
the big guns, City and Liverpool, that'll be coming.
It probably doesn't matter where they are.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Because as much as we said City, how do you fix it? They're probably still just steam back a 15-point deficit.
Is this Pep's last year? It's just...
Bro got the Oasis treatment midweek.
He's ready, man. He's fired up. He's ready to go. He's refreshed. I think the wife's back.
So the wife is there.
I think he's back. I think
the greatest comeback in
Why did none of us put bold prediction? City treble.
Yeah, literally.
City treble. Divorce papers in the bin.
Yeah.
And
Rodri
Oasis will be playing at their bus parade.
Mate, someone said, Pep deliberately lost the Club World Cup quarter, so you go watch Oasis. I'm like, you know what? Wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised. The players need a break. Rodri get back to full fitness and
then they start cooking in. So quickly to finish up on Chelsea. Todd Bowley then, as you said, no one really agrees with it, but are we giving this a tick now?
You probably have to.
Yeah.
It's 12 months ago, would I give it a tick? No. They sacked Pochettino.
Yeah.
To bring in, at the time, a championship level manager.
Unknown,
did very well with Leicester, but towards the end of that season, they were very shit.
Yeah,
they were very shaky. But now you have to say, the money they've spent, the players that they've spent the money on, they're only going to get better. They're only going to sign more and more talent. They're not interested in anyone as of yet, I don't think, but that'll change.
There'll be 2 players more signed.
Yeah, they will sign more players for sure. So they're nowhere near done.
I think if you're a centre back in world football, watch out. I think Chelsea will be coming for a big centre half.
Centre half. I don't really know who else they need. They've got good depth in midfield. Add Reece James to that.
Yeah,
their forward line is so they can play so many different positions and.
Yeah.
I don't think they really need anyone. They made good money on Madueke and Petrovic to Bournemouth.
Yeah, at 25 million.
Yeah, they're making a profit on these players who they put massive contracts to.
They've actually worked it out because teams, because they're available, teams will buy them, but they have to sort these contracts out and tell us, okay, take these contracts.
To be fair, the Madueke one's more on Arsenal than it is Chelsea brilliance, to be fair.
Should we tiptoe across London?
Crazy, but
have you seen the graffitis and stuff on the art?
I want to wait till the end of the window to fully go in on that because, mate, what did we say last week? Wait a week and a half for Rodrigo, and the news has come out that they'll let him leave. It's the dumbest fucking thing that they've ever done.
Well, that's why I reckon the Madueke thing. It's technically here we go, but there's no official Arsenal. Do you reckon they're trying to backpedal?
I think it's done. For Fabrizio, I think he said here we go.
Yeah.
So
we still haven't got the Arsenal official post. Are they trying to quickly fucking find a loophole and
I think they're just fucking idiots, to be honest. Unless they have plenty of money, I don't know. But
I just don't think they can have that much money. Surely not.
Yeah, and they're re-signing Ranieri. So where the fuck's Madueke going to play?
Yeah,
Left wing.
I know.
So they got Martinelli and Madueke as left wing options, and Trossard, I guess. Like Jesus.
3 pretty average.
When you
Well, no, they were good players, but if you're looking for a title,
in terms of a title, yeah, and like we're talking about Champions League and we're not talking about FA Cup and Carabao Cup for Arsenal.
No.
If they win one or even both, is that really a success of a season?
It's probably not, but it keeps Arteta in a job.
It keeps him in a job, but it's not like they need to be winning.
They're targeting the big
ones,
boys. Yeah. And especially with like, we don't know how Barca can back up, Real's new manager.
Yeah.
Arguably, one of the toughest abroad might be Napoli this year. That can be one of the hardest targets abroad for a Premier League side. Yeah. A Conte-driven Napoli side is going to be tough to beat in a Champions League.
They might not have anyone to compete with as well in Serie A. So.
Yeah. It's going to be PSG and Napoli. Look, obviously, Barca and Real would probably be there, but we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with these teams. So.
Tottenham?
In Thomas Frank we trust.
The European champ. They know how to win a European Cup.
Arsenal
they know more than Arsenal.
Arsenal don't. Arsenal do not. Yeah, I don't know with Arsenal. I really don't know.
Yeah, just their business. It's a bit confusing. They've had a good window.
Like I like Dubamendi and Norgard, but that's just good depth.
I like the centre back they're bringing in as well.
Yep. Mascara comes in from Valencia.
Yep.
He's good depth. They're not.
It doesn't move the needle.
Yes.
Norgard doesn't.
They're not pushing them forward.
But he's just a Jorginho replacement. But they need Rodrigo. Eze is brilliant as well, but they need Rodrigo.
Do they have the money?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Or do they just have to sell in 1 year in the end? Do they have to just find a way to get it out?
I think he's getting a new deal.
Can you sign it? You can't really sign a deal and sell someone, can you?
That'd be pretty stupid.
Crazy.
I think Arsenal fans would go ballistic if they sold 1 year.
That's their goal. That's their...
Bro, he's nuts.
Golden shot.
He's insane.
Unless Martinelli, they can find a finder in Saudi for him for like 60.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah. I think Arteta needs to stop saving players and start just buying good players.
Yeah.
Like the Jorginho and Norgard.
They're at a point now where they need to be buying first teamers and actually making hard calls on some of the players that they thought were good enough. Mm-hmm. Like literally what he did with Ramsdale.
Yeah.
When they signed Raya, we were like, oh, that's an interesting one. Who's going to play? And now it turns out Raya's one of the best keepers in the world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they need to be ruthless.
Arteta, mate. Stop saving careers.
Well, keep doing it. I mean, I don't care if they finish second.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a shit.
Second
it's
again.
Quite funny.
Second again, LA.
But, this is the team that has too much talent to be trophyless after how long they've been together, 3-4 years. Like it's,
Yeah, it's getting grim.
Yeah.
He thinks he's in like the Ferguson era where he's just sign randoms and make them great, but it doesn't work like that. It's not really 2010 anymore, 2009 anymore. It has to be, has to get the big guns in. Speaking of big guns quickly, Retegui's off to Saudi.
That's probably the saddest window of signing of the window. Yeah. That is.
Atalanta absolutely cooked. I think they're done because he's gone.
Lookman, I mean, what is happening with that?
Should go, and they lost. One of the defenders went as well. I'm pretty sure to Napoli, didn't he?
Yep.
And no Gasperini.
He was Atalanta, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think this is
Scarone or bust.
But
even Edison he's gone quiet.
Like maybe Atalanta and scramble by and saying we'll just sign you on some ridiculous contract to stay.
Maybe, yeah.
They need some sort of stability because they're going to Europe.
Yeah, I know.
They need something to show for it. Yeah.
I don't even know who their fucking coach is. I haven't even looked.
It was someone familiar though.
It was.
The Serie A managers all just bounced around.
They can't get moved around. Motta. Fuck, it should have been Motta, mate.
Let me just check it. I think it was a familiar face. That's just the Serie A of it. Ivan Juric. Yes.
Fucking hell.
Ivan Juric.
This geese has been everywhere. He's been fucking Roma. He's been Southampton
and Atlanta in the space of 12 months.
How can you go from Southampton to
Champions
Atalanta? How does that work?
There's two more of these managers that got relegated and are in the Champions League next year. Who's the other Southampton manager? Russell Martin's managing Rangers.
Yeah.
So we have 2 relegated managers in the Champions League next year. Warren Champions League for UEFA.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
They're cooked, I reckon, unfortunately.
Yeah. Serial predictions will be funny where we're going to put
Biggest
them.
flop,
Will they even get top 6?
I don't think they can.
It just depends with... If they keep Lookman somehow and...
Kamak has to come back, I guess.
Yeah, they got De Ketelaere. Does Scalvini go? Does he stay?
Yeah.
It really just depends who they keep. You know,
because there's 3 players there. If you lose all 3 of them, you're definitely gone.
Ivan Juric even like, bro, can he even?
Is bro even him?
Yeah, I don't know. That team could be absolutely shocking. That team could be shocking.
I think we're in for a stinker.
Bologna could be fine. I know they've just sold their centre half to Napoli. But
off to Napoli. Bergkamp off. Look, Retegui, I guess he gets his money. But
yeah, he's
off a career season.
Great season, yeah.
Like 30 goal contributions in like 30-something appearances.
How much they sell him for? Like close to 70 mil.
70 mil, yeah.
I mean, that's good business.
That's probably what you're going to get, like the most you're going to get for him.
They signed him for like 2025, I think, from Genoa.
But I feel sorry for Italian fans.
Yeah.
They're crying out for a centre forward. Moise Kean looks like he's starting to get the grips of it. Retegui, again, could have been a great option. But you're not going to be an informed Retegui when you're playing against Saudi. From
an international perspective, Moise Kean ain't going to... I don't think he's going to win you a knockout game in the World Cup. But Retegui definitely could. I
feel sorry for that country, man.
Your best striker, Italy's best striker?
Best striker, yeah.
Go off to Saudi that's horrible. It's John Duran. It's like, why?
Well, he's now at Galatasaray.
Yeah.
Or Fenerbahce, one of the 2 big ones. Yeah, one of the 2 biggest. Like, I get it for like if.
Oh, for him, like, bro, it's his life set.
Yeah, like personally, I guess they're no like world beaters. They're really good players, not world beaters though. They're never gonna get that money ever, so they're just taking it. I just wish they came back.
Well, even the thing with Duran, it's like he's gone off, got the money, and now he's like, surely he's still the same product. He's still the same player.
It's 1 year different.
But now he's at fucking Turkey.
Yeah,
it's like with Retegui, even if he's there for 6 months, a year max. He'll go to fucking Galatasaray or one of them clubs, you know.
I tell you what, the Turkey teams could be like the banana skins next season. Window. They've got some massive players in these clubs.
You got Duran there. You got Leroy Sane.
Yep. I think Duran was Fenerbahce because Osimhen's Galatasaray. That makes sense, right? They won, and you got Jose there, so a manager.
Yeah. So, one of them teams could be a surprise.
Oh, they're gonna Solskjaer Besiktas, mate.
Yeah.
Like there's some serious talent in.
Still got Fred there, right?
Fred's over there.
Still hanging about, yeah.
Amrabat's over there. It's just the United reunion, mate. It's reunited over there. But yes, sad deal. Probably
that's
the saddest one from this window.
Yeah, that's
Sane
the saddest one.
and Retegui, rest in peace to.
If Retegui's like Sane's getting
at least he's still in Europe.
Sane's getting close to 30,
yeah.
So you can kind of understand it. But Retegui's like what, 25?
I think he's around that age. Yeah, he's in the peak of his career, basically.
And he's going to. I don't even know what Saudi club it is. It's not one of the big ones. It's like
Al Qadsiya.
Exactly.
One of them.
Like it's not even like.
I think it's Aubameyang's side because he's going back to Marseille.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Ooh, Marseille cooking with the Prison FC. They're coming back for a season.
That team is fucking hell. Prison FCs.
Rogue
They're
FC.
just signing like the shittest players. They got fucking Aubameyang. They had Højbjerg. They had.
Actually, Enrique's sold for them though. They lost him.
Yeah, lost him. So
maybe that's
that. Wore a title charge.
38-year-old Aubameyang.
Wore a title charge.
Can't believe we had them as winning the title.
We look like
both had them
idiots,
winning
bro.
the fucking title.
PSG have just done a treble, and best side in the world, and we didn't even tip them for the league.
No, they'll fall off.
The players' own curse lives on. The one year we don't tip them for anything.
Yeah, they go
win everything.
So when we tip them this year, probably Monaco win the league.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Dembele will be injured all year like he was previous
years. Prime Barca.
Cabral will crack the shits and go back to Napoli and.
On prediction, let's go straight into it. Let's go top 10 transfers because this could age awfully as well. But we'll give it a crack. We'll give it a fair punt.
This was done late last night, and it was interesting.
A lot of Prem players. You said last week a lot of either leaving Prem or joining Prem.
Yeah, I've got.
I think
9. I've got 2 that are leaving the Prem. The rest are going to the Prem.
Yeah, I've got 1 that's non-Prem involved. The rest are all Prem. I have an honourable mention from Malik Tillman, by the way, as well. Just I want to put him in there.
Oh, okay.
He can't really compete with these signings, but Eric Ten Hag's side, the American guy killed it last year for PSV. Look, if Bayer Leverkusen's going to be decent, he's going to have to do a big job. So I've just got him with an honourable mention.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Number 10, I went Bainer again. I think he's going to be important for Leti. I talked about how they're a little bit stinky last week. They need some talent. He's going to bring them a lot of attacking talent. He's going to bring them supply and delivery for Sorlot and for Alvarez. And look, Villarreal have been very good for the last 2 seasons. He's cracked into the Spanish side somehow. Like, that's when you know you're really good, if you can crack into this current Spanish side as a backup to Lamine Yamal. It says a lot about the player. So I've got him at number 10. I think he could definitely help Atleti close the gap. I don't think they're going to get second, but they'll close the gap at least.
Yeah. My number 10, I've got Kirkes. I think, I mean, I had to start with a Liverpool player, right? One of the best up-and-coming left-backs at the moment.
Yep.
Liverpool needed a left-back. Even his half against Preston on the
Heard good things.
I think yesterday was nuts. Like, this guy's going to be fucked. He's going to be so good for us. And yeah, I mean, you've been banging on about him for ages.
Guy, yeah.
Like, he's incredible. So
I don't like him anymore. Though I've sacked him. he's left the right. He left the right cherries. He's gone to the stinky Reds. Speaking of the stinky Reds, Trent left them to go to Real. I got him number 9.
You got Trent at 9.
Yeah, because I didn't mind more impacting on their sides, and I just don't think Trent will be great. And we said this last week, he'll be fantastic for like assist numbers. But is this what Real Madrid needed to match Barca? Probably not. Like,
that's good. Yeah.
If you have to compare Barca to Real Madrid, and obviously you can't really, they're different sides, but a Jules Koundé versus a Trent, I know they're two top of their league, but Koundé defensively is just next level. And I love Trent. I think I said last week, I think he'll do fantastic. But for Real Madrid, he's not going to push them much closer to Barca. He's just making them a better side, but Barca just seem to be in a different category right now.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be that with Trent there, so I got him 9.
My 9 is Matheus Cunha.
Yeah. It's a funny one, this one.
I tried to put him higher, but there are some very good transfers here. I think it's also, the reason why he's low, which isn't really his fault, is like, just needs so
much more.
Yeah. You know? So it's not really down to him as a player. He's a brilliant signing for them. Yeah. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to watch with him and Bruno there.
If they get the ball at any point.
Yeah, if they get the ball, if they're not at the edge of their own box. But yeah, like he's a better player than like being 9th on this list, but it's because United just need fucking 10 other players in that team.
Starting 11.
So yeah, he's my.
I agree. That's similar to my Trent thing. I think the impact might not be the same. I went 8. Anti Alanga.
Oh wow!
I really rate it. I just don't know how it fits yet. Like I don't know. I don't know how it fits. How well it works yet. I think the ones above them, like I've already seen them play, and I've already seen how they'll work. So again, this could turn out to be number 1 realistically, because if Ekatike joins, or if him and Isaac, hit the Swedish connection, and all of a sudden Newcastle are like a top 3, Arsenal bottle, they go second. I think we said it. It's so open. It is so incredible. Eddie Howe, I've been harsh on, but he's doing his job. They got a trophy last year in Champions League again. They're just one of those teams you hate to play them. You absolutely hate it. That midfield 3 are bruisers. Alanga's a pressing machine. Good in the counter-attack. You got Murphy, you got Isaac, and if Ekatike joins as well.
They're not even signing like the best of the best. They're just signing players that fit their system so well, and you're going to hate even more to come up against.
Like, I love the players individually, but when I play them, I hate them. Yeah, they're just so good together.
They're going to be fucking brutal next year. That midfield's fucked. Their 4-line, if they can keep everyone. Plus, they're going to add depth in their defence.
I'm about to say, they could be that team Champions League with rotation that you just hate.
A sneaky one, yeah.
Yeah, you just hate to play them.
My 8, I feel kind of bad with what he's done for Chelsea lately, but I have João Pedro here at 8th. I know you have him really high, but I've kind of tried to forget about the 2 games. I know it's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think striker problems. He's got to be their starting striker. I know we're having a little debate last week. I think we sort of said it kind of has to be Pedro. But yeah, after the last 2 performances,
my God,
he could easily be signing of the window. He could easily be 1 if we were to do this at the end of the year. Yeah. So, but yeah, for now he's 8th just because forget about the 2 games.
You're better than me. I'm just so recency biased. All right, my 7 is Martin Zubimendi.
Okay, yeah.
Again, another one that could probably flip opinions. People might have number 1, to be honest. But look, obviously an upgrade in Partey, better bloke than Partey as well. That's always important. Look, I don't know if he's going to stand out as much as everyone wants him to, and I feel like the pressure might get a lot. He's good, great for Spain and good for Real Sociedad, but you look at Real Sociedad last season.
They were pretty horrendous.
They weren't what everyone thought they were going to be.
Even the Europa League against United.
Battered.
Yeah.
Battered. I think it's an upgrading party. Better on the ball. I always love Spanish players. They play so well, and especially in a Mikel Arteta system. But I don't know if it's going to go as well as everyone thinks it's going to go. And 70 million's a lot. That's a lot of money. So look, he's going to do well, but will he do 70 million well? Will he push Arsenal to a title well?
He's not going to jail like
no.
Party, so
I said better.
Has to be an upgrade.
Yeah, that's an absolute upgrade there.
My 7 is Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh, I forgot about Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, I didn't have him in my list.
Shit.
And then I was like, oh my god, Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay, Mark, you've won the list this week. Then you got that nailed.
I think the fact that the thing that sticks with me with this deal is end of last year when he got fit, everyone was like, oh, they should have offered him a new deal. Like, look at how well he was playing with Marmoush and stuff. He's not going to be expected to play week in, week out. No. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you got McTominay there. You've got McTominay. They're adding depth to their team. He can come in Serie A games for the odd 20, 25 minutes. Mm-hmm. He can obviously start games, and then Champions League, I think, is where they can play him and McTominay. They can mix it up a bit. I think, again, he could have easily been higher, but I'm just looking at it from an age thing and the injury record as to why it's not, top 3, top 5.
Jeez,
but I think it's the value and what he could bring. I think, and Conte as well. He's not going to play every. I just think it's a fucking brilliant signing from them.
I can't forgot him.
It's a sneaky one, man.
It's free.
I forgot him.
I
forgot him. And then this morning, I don't know, just in my head, I was like, oh my god, I didn't have Kevin De Bruyne.
By the way, Wimbledon, Scott McTominay. Have you seen
Oh my,
bro, he's moving.
It's changed his life.
He's a different man.
He's
a different man. Bro is Mick Bro.
I can't believe Scott McTominay what he's turned into. I thought he was an idiot. Now he's. I love the guy.
I thought he was passionate FC, man. He's not passionate FC. He's vibes.
He's
FC
actually
right
a baller.
He's crazy. I wonder if they ever go a 4-2-2. Like at any point in this season.
They could do.
Just whack like Politano or Neres with Lukaku.
They're adding great depth. They got Lang now.
Or even Lang with Lukaku. A quick play with Lukaku.
They want Nunes.
Just they get Nunes.
So, mate, that forward line, that front half of the pitch could be scary.
And their back line was probably the best.
I mean, it'll be scary until they get to the goal, and then they'll probably fucking kill some fans with Nunes. But it'll look good. It'll look good.
That one bad. I'm telling you.
I got fucking all my mates saying, "Oh, we need to keep Nunes now." Like, shut up, no.
I told you.
Shit.
I call this. The vision was there. Retegui.
He went around. He went around a keeper and scored. Well done. That's what I'm paying 80 million for.
Mate, he's done the Salah. He's gone short hair. He's gone the buzz cut.
He looks like a Liverpool striker now. He's still the same fucking player.
He buzzed the hair off. He's in different gravy now. I'm pissed I forgot him. That's annoying me. Well, I had Cunha 6.
Yeah.
Again, a bit of United tax there. But again, I'm with you on that. Technically,
he could easily
be like a top 5, top 4 if everything goes well.
It's good value as well. It's about 60 mil.
Yeah,
62 was the release clause.
Something like that. I bet with add-ons it's near, it'll be near 70-ish with add-ons. But look, good signing, great player. But I'm with you. For United, we need more attackers.
Yeah.
Or more players.
Just more players.
It's going to feel like Bruno and Cunha are going to look for each other, and they'll be like, let's not pass Hoyland, let's not pass Zertsky, let's not pass others the ball, because let's just keep the ball for ourselves. And I hate United fans right now. Oh, everyone's thin. Everyone's cut down. Everyone looks like they can run now. It means nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I only see them on the pitch, so I want to see how it goes. Could be a great signing, but 6 now.
My 6 might be a little low. I've got Dean Huijsen.
Yeah, I have him up there, but
50 mil. Every club wanted him. Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, fucking probably Bayern Munich. Everyone wanted this guy. The fact that he's gone there, I'm very jealous. He's already done well in the Club World Cup games. He's 21, something like that.
He's young.
He is going to be there centre half for the next decade.
Yeah,
probably even longer. Yeah. So he's going to be nuts.
It's going to be dangerous. They get a young one next to him.
Yeah.
But talent for days. Get Zarbani to bring the Bournemouth combination back to Real. I reckon. Get him across there. All right, top 5. I have Mohamed Kudus at 5.
Oh, wow. I don't have him in.
I think it's a massive sign for Spurs. I've been swayed
I
since
think it's a
talking to you.
little... Yeah.
I was talking
I
about
don't
Tottenham
know.
mate at work, and he thinks it's a massive thing. Because, look, Brennan Johnson, all that, they're good, but they're not well beaters. And I think what he said, which really resonated with me, was like West Ham played him as a striker last year.
Yeah.
And West Ham had no striker last year, and they were shit last year.
Yeah.
And they had Retegui last year. And I'm like...
Yeah.
And when he kept saying, it's like, well, yeah, Mohamed Kudus of 2 years ago, everyone was raving about him. And maybe the price is a little bit overs.
That's the thing. I think it's a bit overs.
But I think starting this side with a Morgan Gibbs-White,
That's the thing.
with a Solanke of a second season, Thomas Frank system, all of a sudden I see this as, okay, this is something that can punch them back up into that top 6, top 5 debate. Well, top 5 probably gets you Champions League, maybe even 6 with the way that these cup competitions go. So I think they can get back into Champions League with a player like Kudus. He's going to bring goals, he's going to bring talent, he's going to bring excitement. I think more important, he's going to be more consistent than Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And
it's definitely an upgrade. It's just,
Is it worth 60 billion?
What, 60 mil, 65 million?
60 million euros.
Yeah. But once you pair him with Gibbs White, which should get done.
And again, I'm assuming Gibbs White's there.
Yeah. Okay, he'll go 11th. He's 11th.
Honourable mention.
Okay, you might have swayed me there. That's pretty good. My 5, I've gone with Zubimendi at 5.
Yeah, okay.
I've gone a bit higher.
Yeah.
I think I've just rated him just a little bit higher just because Real Madrid was still sniffing about.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were desperate for him last year. I was fucking on my knees, like, get this 6 in, please. He's rejected all these clubs, gone to Arsenal. I think this will either go one or two ways. Either he'll just be there and you won't really kind of recognise his impact, or he'll be outstanding and he'll win games by himself in there.
Yeah.
So I think, I know a lot of people talking about the Europa League with Sociedad and how Casemiro kind of bullied him, but
my DM.
Yeah, it's one of those. I think it'll be good, but I can see like how it goes wrong.
And I think that he's going to be a hard rank, and it's got Arsenal, so he's going to get ranked lowly. But his impact might be Rice being a better player this year. That might be his impact, and maybe that's enough for Arsenal to win the title. But it's a weird one. Yeah, like you said, he can either go win games with his own boot, sort of like Rice did his first season, or he can free Rice up, or thirdly, he can just be there, like you said. So there's a weird sort of it's the life of a sixer. That's why they're so sought after.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find exactly what you want.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a hard ranking. All right, 4. I had Tijani Reinders.
Same.
Yeah. 55 million's ridiculous.
Ridiculous, yeah.
Was probably the best 8 in the world until January.
Yeah.
Where he was just bagging from Milan every single weekend or during midweek for Champions League.
Yep.
Joins Man City. This is a perfect sign for them. I think we said this.
Bang on, yeah. I can't wait to watch him. I don't want City to win, but he's one that's going to be such a good watch.
And we said how bad their back four is, but maybe they don't need a back four because they've got Reinders and Rodri.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Like you should be all right with Reinders and Rodri in front of you.
Yeah, that's just a great signing. They did it so quick. Like, it's barely anything for him as well.
And they've allowed him to amalgamate in the Club World Cup as well.
Yeah. Match
day 1, there'll be no need to sort of play a half.
Yeah, he'll be starting match week 1.
All right, top 3. I've got some rogue ones in here. Dean Huijsen is my 3rd.
Yeah.
63 million euros. Love the bloke. Massive from Madrid. Going to be, touchwood, hopefully fit. Because that's what they've missed, just fit defenders. With Rudiger with his knees, Militao with his knee. It's just like they need someone who's going to be there, rotate the big guns next to him, and he's there for 10 years. Like you said, he's like 20-something years old. That's a 10-year signing. So I can't do anything. And he's Spanish. I can't say anything. Like Spanish players in Spain, it's just
it just works, doesn't it? Yeah.
So he's 3 for me.
My 3 is Trent.
Yeah.
Now the reason why, obviously last week I said the assists and stuff, he's going to be the top, lead the league in assists. So I kind of have to put him high. But also they're getting an 80 to 100 million pound player for free from a big European rival.
Your direct
who's
rival,
going to be playing in a back 5 as a wing back who the pressure won't really be on him to defend. He'll still have to, but I think the attacking output that he's going to produce, I think is massive for them.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those where maybe it won't change like the gap between Barcelona and Real Madrid, but it can. And if it does, like fucking hell, like he'll be nuts.
If he's given that license, it's going to be crazy.
If he's given the license and this works, like, bro, like that, there's an £80 million right back.
Yeah, just playing on wages, basically.
You know, yeah.
He learnt Spanish as well. Yeah, he's only going to be a fan favorite.
More time learning Spanish than defending. So, yeah.
I thought the Hayward should be there. It would even make the list for you. I thought he might just get...
Oh, these are the only lists he's making. It's just for last week. These are the only lists he's making. But it's one of those where, like, if the signing's good, like, I look great. I've got him third in my ranking top 10 signings. I had him leading the league in assists. But if he fails, I don't give a shit. I hope he fails. You know, it doesn't affect me.
You protected your back so well this year. You come prepared. You come so prepared this season. Fucking hell. You've done that. You played chess.
I've played it well.
Yeah.
So regardless, I win.
Yeah, can't lose.
Can't lose.
Fair play. Speaking about losing, I could really lose with this. I've got João Pedro, second best signing of the summer so far.
Holy.
I've worked him right up there. 64 million's a lot. But they finally might have the answer to goals and a consistent number 9.
Yeah.
Again, last year I was saying, I don't know if he fits there, but he's obviously has. And I just think the way that Cole Palmer plays, I think he just needs someone nearby him. And Cole Palmer basically is going to be up his backside. Like the way that's where Cole Palmer is. He sort of floats around there.
Yeah.
Look, he's bagged 3 in what is supposed to be the highest club competition in the world.
Yeah.
Turns up on the big stage, like, smooth finish over Donnarumma. 2 goals off the bench in his first appearance. And the fact he's come from the beach to join Chelsea and hit the ground running so much says that he wanted this move. He's focused. He's ready, fit, and ready to go.
Yeah.
And again, it's a thing of like, if their season goes well, I probably see him being the catalyst to why it goes well. And I just think what I've seen so far, again, it's 2 games, but I've been pretty excited by it.
Yeah.
I've got him at 2.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have put this guy in because he's not actually done yet, but he should be. I've got Gyökeres.
Fair enough. I haven't got him in.
You haven't got him in?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not done.
Well, by the time is Wednesday morning, by the time we got, maybe he's done.
Yeah, maybe there's a here we go.
Yeah.
But I've got him in because it's exactly what Arsenal need. A striker that scores goals in the right age profile. Yeah, like it's just they just have. This is what they need.
Yeah,
bang on what they need. So he's my number 2.
How much are they going to spend it in? That's the question. Not that it makes a difference.
I think it's going to be
much?
around sort of 60, 65, 70 maybe with add-ons.
I'm going to get pushed up to 70 odd. Yeah.
But they have to be spending this kind of money. Like,
if you got
the Madueke money should have gone to Rodrigo. So they need to be spending this kind of money.
They want to be competing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need that's number 9. That means Flo Wirtz, number 1 all around.
Flo Wirtz, number 1. Yep.
125 million euros. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
But anyone probably is worth it in world football right now. It probably is him.
To be fair though, I think the deal was actually a great deal. I think it was 100 million straight up, but then the add-ons make it like 125 or something. So
Ballon d'Or clause in there.
Yeah, could win a Ballon d'Or.
You never know.
Never know.
This year could be the year.
I'm so excited for the season with what's gone on the past week with Liverpool. There's still a lot of excitement to see a guy like that play.
Yeah.
So
did he play?
Nah.
The weekend, no.
Play. No. So just getting him fully fit,
keeping him on ice,
yeah, big time. Yeah, that's our biggest commodity. You don't want to be getting 2-footed against Preston. Jesus.
Any team, probably a deep dive, you probably expect that from a Preston player to get 2-footed. Him match day 1, going to be exciting. It's a Bournemouth backline's going to be dodgy at best.
With Solo
and Nunez.
No, not Nunez. No.
And Nunez bagging.
Not Nunez.
Who starts up top then? Probably
Gakpo. It wouldn't shock me if it was Diaz, Gakpo, Salah, to be honest.
So Diaz, you reckon it's holding on?
I reckon Diaz stays.
Haven't had any news since last week, so maybe he stays there.
And Liverpool have been quick to shut down any talk of him leaving.
Okay.
There's been a couple of clubs. I think Bayern approached him.
I think
obviously the Saudi clubs, Barca, and it was a pretty straightforward no. So
there you go.
Yeah, I can't actually see Liverpool selling anyone big now with what's
Set.
happened. I think
Yeah.
obviously your Harvey Elliott's and stuff might still leave because they're more your squad players. But in terms of starting 11 players, I can't see any of them leaving.
No more midfield purchases, maybe. For like
I don't think so.
eight
We
or
got
six.
some good youngsters coming through. I think they might just fill the holes.
Who's the kid? Coyote? Is his name? No, what's the guy's name?
Where's he play? Midfield. Trainiani.
Yes, yeah, I think, yeah.
But we got Stefan Bajcetic as well. I don't know if you remember him.
He's come back.
He's come back from loan after he had a bad injury.
Yeah.
Went on loan last year. He's one that could spike into the first team, I reckon.
And where did the other kid play? Where does he play? That guy you mentioned?
Trey.
Yeah.
He's like 10 midfield kind
of. All I saw was the report back and they said he was very, very good.
He's so good.
Just more Liverpool players.
More Liverpool players.
To worry about. Great. There you go. A Floyd Inverse will be different gravy this year.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I think he'll be a hell of a player.
I just want to shut the people up that are calling him a flop already. Like,
listen,
please.
Unfortunately,
please don't flop.
He will be a flop no matter what, because 125 million is you can't. I don't think you can meet that.
It's outrageous money, yeah.
Yeah, unless you're like a Ballon d'Or level season. Yeah. I don't think. So unfortunately, it's going to be a flop no matter what. But like, I still reckon he bags 15 and 10 or 15 and 15 almost.
Yeah, don't just be able to kick a ball. Don't be one of those players that arrives for big money and you can't even fucking kick a ball. Don't be Timo Werner. Don't be something like that. He won't be. He's not. Yeah. He's not. He's nuts. But
he's a better German than that. He's a more complete German than that. Speaking about signs and signings, tweet on Spurs again. Kudu, Gibbs, White. Obviously that young Japanese kid as well that signed up. They're making some decent business. Obviously Bergvall, we reckon will be the 6. You've got Bassoum and all those Paps are still there. Gibbs White's a big one for me. I think if that happens all of a sudden...
I was very close to putting him in.
Yeah. Or if he had signed, he probably goes in my top 5 in terms of impact.
Really?
I reckon, yeah.
Damn, yeah. I mean,
they need someone who can one, press and defend, which Gibbs White done all last year. Because Thomas Frank's system, I think, will be more like that. Less of the football, more energy without it. But also his work in the final third is
very good,
unbelievable.
With better players, with all due respect. With better players in front of him. He starts at the 10, right?
Yeah. I'd go him, Kudus off the right.
So that's the thing. I think you got to fit Kulusevski in. Because at the 10, Kulusevski's nuts.
He's unbelievable. I think Gibbs White's a better still 10 than Kulusevski.
What happens with Maddison?
You can throw your dart somewhere else, Chafe, Unfortunately.
I think they've just moved past him, which is mental because they just finished, 17th or something?
Yeah.
And they're moving past a guy like James Maddison. But, they're signing... Even Kudus can play there. I'd have Kudus over Maddison.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think Maddison's 4th in line. They'd probably go Gibbs White, Kulusevski, Kudus, and then...
I think they're interested in Visser as well.
If they get Visser,
if they get
that's
that deal
a serious
done
side.
Before the Embremo, that puts that deal in jeopody. I can't believe we're still talking about it.
Probably,
but
it does.
With Frank as well, with him and Solanke, that front line is now scary.
Which it's the ultimate mid-table side from 3 years ago, but they're now, unbelievable
they've all developed and
Gibbs White for me pushes them so much further forward.
100%.
Because you finally got someone who's quick enough with him at the football and can dictate the play in there. Like Maddison's good in that, and he's great creative, and he's good for set pieces and dead balls. But what we saw from Gibbs White last year was like
very good,
out of this world.
City were interested.
That's a reason, right?
There's a reason, yeah.
And for this secret release clause, obviously it's going to be a decent price as well. Then obviously,
60 mil is good in this day and age for English tax as well. You got to remember,
and from a direct rival as well.
I think that's if they can keep Romero, which I thought he was definitely going to go to Atletico.
But maybe not.
I think that's been quiet. If Van der Ven and particularly if Van der Ven and Romero can stay fit, they'll be much, much better next season.
Yeah, because I think you got those at the back. Porro, doing his thing.
He's a good Premier League fullback.
A doggy for me is the one like.
Can he be a doggy of 2 years ago?
Yeah,
or
the
last
first
year?
15 games of that previous season. I love Bergvall, love Archie Gray.
Yep, Bergvall's a good one.
Bentancur, I think, is fabulous when surrounded by good players.
When fit and gets to run a game.
Yeah, if you've got Bergvall, Bentancur and Gibbs White.
They've got that young Mikey Moore as well. I don't know if you...
Yeah, he'll come through the ranks as well.
He's looked promising in some of the Europa League games that they've played and stuff. Solanke, I think, still had a good year last year.
Yep.
Your man. He's going to bag.
I think he's going to bag this year.
He could, with the players that they're buying,
yeah,
he very easily could. It just, bro, it feels Ivan Toney 2.0, doesn't it?
Well, it just has to be, doesn't it?
With Frank, get Visser in. It's literally going to be fucking Brentford.
And you know what? Maybe with Kudus, that's a good sign with if Visser comes. They can just play narrow up top. They can just play like 3 forwards and Solanke as the central forward. Because we know Visser plays up top, but he can play as like a tucked in inside forward. Kudus basically played an inside forward last year alongside Bowen.
Yeah.
There's your 3 up top. They can all stretch the game. They've got speed. And it just becomes incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
And the way they played last year, they won't play the exact same way, but they're used to that high speed game that Ange played.
They won't be as open, so
yeah,
they'll concede less, but they're going to create even more
with the speed they've got. It's just
they're
going to be a dangerous side.
It's about time Levy's fucking woken up.
Finally spent some money.
Like shit. Oh, we have an amazing stadium.
Yeah.
Amazing facilities. We're a top 6 club.
Yeah.
Start to spend like it. It's good.
Well, they've had the ego of it for all these years.
Yeah, but they don't.
They've never backed it up.
Yeah, no.
Finally
trophies or anything. But
yeah.
Mate,
what a European.
Who would have thought it? A European trophy, just a trophy changes everything.
20 years of waiting for this one moment. Man, poor Ange, man. They spent all this money.
Now they're buying all these good players now.
Yeah. And again, as you said, quite rightly, they would have still been open with Ange, but with Gibbs White, a Kudus, a Visser,
they would have been
under
scoring
Ange.
10 but conceding 8.
Oh, gee, it would have been different. It would have been different.
Fine.
And then the other side of London, it's about London clubs today, basically. Norgard, Madueke, Gyökeres. Let's just put those 3 there. We're saying title favourites, surely.
Oh, they have to go in as favourites for sure.
Bookies favourites? Yeah.
They'd have to be favourites for sure.
Do I check the favourites, the odds?
I mean, if they get a Rodrigo or an Eze as well, like, bro, that clear favourites. No one's even close.
Eze makes it very scary.
Yeah.
Can play anywhere in that.
We're talking like Champions League winners, Premier League winners.
Yeah.
With either one of them, Eze or Rodrigo.
I'm checking.
Because they got the depth now. The past few years, I've looked at the Arsenal side and thought, starting 11, like Premier League winners, but in terms of a squad, I couldn't really see it.
Yeah.
Because they never had backup for Odegaard, they never had a striker, they never had backup for Saka. Now they've got Nwaneri, they're going to buy Gyökeres, they've got, some others that can roll through the 10. Miles Lewis-Skelly at left back, they've got depth there. They've got depth everywhere. So now I'm looking at the squad and I'm going, that's a squad that can win it.
Yeah, they can go and do. Yeah. I'm trying to find these odds.
They've got to be clear favourites.
Yeah, let's
got to be.
Let's go tab touch here. Let's see what they've got going for us. The Premier League winner odds.
I reckon it would have been Liverpool and Arsenal pretty close, but now with obviously the situation, I think Arsenal have probably gone clear.
Just doesn't want to show me it.
Doesn't show you?
No. Look, they're probably changing day by day, but look, they've got to go in as like the short favourites.
Have to, yeah.
Because, again, City's just a funny one. We said that last week. They're a funny one. When I saw from Liverpool the short snippets and the report on it, Liverpool they're cooking as well, though, so we can't forget that. Very flat. It's about, though, again, it's about who stays the fittest as well.
Yeah, like the injuries will
play a part. And competitions, like, are Arsenal trying to compete on 4 fronts just to try and give themselves a chance at a trophy?
They should be. They have the squad to go for every trophy.
Probably
they should do.
They've got Norgard in their rotation.
Mate, Liverpool do it, City do it, Chelsea do it. Why aren't Arsenal going for all 4 trophies?
City do
they
it.
have the squad,
yeah.
So what's the point in buying all these squad players if you're just going to focus on 1 or 2 trophies? Go for all 4.
True that. It's going to make it, one hell of a year.
Yeah.
I think we're due 4. We're due 4 teams competing. Maybe not for the title, but yeah.
It could be.
We could finally
in
get
a perfect world.
Yeah, we could finally get this 3-horse race though. That's sort of been teased to us a few years now. Liverpool, City, and Arsenal, with Chelsea just sort of knocking about.
Newcastle, if things go.
I'd love to see if Ekitike joined. They kept Isak.
Hey, I don't even just forfeit. Don't even bother going to St James's Park.
Yeah, it's 3 points locked away, isn't it?
That place is already a fortress with Isak, with Champions League football. You bring in Isak 2.0.
But exact same build. Long, lanky bugger that scores goals that's quick.
That is interesting, though, that they're willing to spend a lot of money on this guy. with PSR and stuff.
If they can sell Isaac then for what, 110?
Yeah. Obviously, they want to keep him and buy Ekatike, I'm assuming. Plus buy Scalvini, who they've been linked to.
Or does Mark Gehi come back into the situation?
Yeah. I mean, he's gone quiet, so... Mate, it's interesting, isn't it?
I love this something because you can just propose things, and right now it looks like,
I feel like this time next week, mate, we could be having a completely different conversation about a couple of teams. I feel like transfers are really going to ramp up now.
Newcastle, and probably Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
I think City and Liverpool basically done in the window, if I'm not mistaken. Like Liverpool maybe a centre half.
It doesn't feel like it for both.
Yeah,
I think City. I feel like City are more done than Liverpool. I think Liverpool with the outgoings, they're going to make so much money. I think they're going to look to...
One more.
I think a striker and centre-half, for sure, we'll still be looking at. More so a centre-half because we need one.
Yeah.
We sold our fucking third option.
Yeah, go on.
So, yeah. I think we'll definitely go centre-back in.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
But striker's just one of those. It's you have to find the right one with what happened with the Uruguayan idiot.
Poor guy. Nunes, I still love you. It's all good. I still back you in. All right. Let's speak about backing people in. Let's talk about 5 managers that had the most at stake.
Most at stake.
Most at stake.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, for various reasons. It's going to be an explanation segment, I feel like.
I've got one from every league.
I went 2 Prem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'll start with Prem.
Okay.
The obvious ones are, Arteta and Frank. I went a bit different. Mm-hmm. I went Graham Potter at West Ham.
Love it. Great shout. Should have done. I'm big on this.
Obviously, Kudus is gone. I don't know what signings they're going to make. Evan Ferguson was he on loan last year? They didn't buy him, did they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, because I think he's going to Roma, but I think he was alone. I think so. That's more a Brighton thing. But obviously, Lopetegui made them shit, and he went in, and things didn't really change. They were still lingering near the bottom, and I think with what happened at Chelsea, obviously you look at how good Brighton have become since he left. Yeah, and you think of how good that team was. Like maybe they actually did underachieve.
Maybe, yeah.
I think he's sort of managing for his career at the start of the season.
I concur.
So I think it's the start is if he doesn't start well, he could be gone.
Putting him on the fraud list. He's straight away on the fraud list for me.
He's got a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. I'll go with the obvious one. I went Ruben Amorim.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of him.
I love and I also hate, but all the United fans on TikTok saying we got 38 finals this season. There's 38 finals because we're now fighting for the club. This is not. It's no longer like just this team. This is for like the club's future.
Doing,
if you miss out again
for the stadium, like that you. I think it could
be more than 20. Like it could be more than 20. The way people were spending, because right now football's going to become. You have to get into the Club World Cup to stay a big team. 200 million. We're losing out 200 million to Chelsea, who are also playing Europe every single season, and we're not playing that either.
We're already spending more than you anyway.
So we're probably net loss 400 million per season as it currently stands.
Yeah.
400 million, we can't get a 70 mil signing over the line. Like, I don't know if it makes any sense, but it feels like we're 500 million behind.
Yeah.
And if this keeps rolling, you have to get Europe. I couldn't give a shit if it's Conference League.
Would you take Conference League?
I'll take it at this point. We just said it. We've got 6 teams that should just be in there.
Mm.
And then with the way, things go on coefficients, only 7 might get the European spot. So it's 38 finals.
Yeah.
And you got to go very hard for the Carabao Cup. I think this is like the Carabao Cup might be our Champions League finals sort of gear.
No, that's fair.
He has to win. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, he's got to win something,
doesn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bundesliga, I went with new Leipzig coach Ole Werner.
I was close to putting him in, yeah.
I think it's not really fair, but because of how bad Leipzig finished the season, I think they finished 7th.
They missed it,
no Europe.
So Europe.
I think Simmons has said he wants to leave.
Yep.
Sesko, don't know. Like, if them two stay, it changes things. But if they go, he'll be given time for sure, but it's just one of those where you don't expect Leipzig to, be finishing 7th and not have any Europe. So
been staples there.
Yeah.
That's some Bakayoko from PSV last night. That's a decent signing for them.
Signing that one, yeah.
But if you lose one of Simmons or Sesko, I'll worry.
If you lose both,
and they're
panic
done.
stations. Yeah,
It's Atalanta
I know
areas.
they have a lot of money and they're pretty good at spending it, but yeah, they're gonna have to.
You have to go right in their bag though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then my second prem, I went Thomas Frank because I went two obvious ones.
Yeah.
But this is because, like I said, they've spent the most they've ever spent, like ever.
yeah,
They're probably the best side in their recent history since like Spurs became sort of like the Luka Modric onwards. It's probably their best squad assembled.
yeah,
Like they've had good players like Bale and
Bale,
Kane and Modric, but this is probably the best squad they've assembled. They've won a trophy. They've sacked Ange.
yeah.
Like, there's the room for error is so small, and it probably was with Ange anyway. But now that you're the new manager, you've been waiting for this big job now for what, 2 years?
Yeah, a couple of years now. Champions League.
It's harsh. It's harsh,
Yeah,
but
mate,
you want 6 wins out of your first 10.
Think about the job he's got to do though. There's Champions League.
Yep.
You have to rise up the table. You know, Levy's backed you with the money so far that he's spent. Obviously, they need to spend more. So if they just signed them to, then he hasn't really been backed, has he? But yeah, mate, it's fucking.
It's going to be hard, but that's just
lot of
that's the
pressure on
Spurs job.
Yeah.
And this is why it's most at stake. Like he has so much at stake
Yeah.
here because see what happens with these big managers. They lose on not big clubs. You get sacked from a job like this, you never really come back.
Yeah, no.
He needs this to go well. So yeah, Thomas Frank for me.
Syria, I went with Igor Tudor at Juve.
Same
He was
here.
pretty
Yeah.
the banker. Like
This is
that
the
is
bank.
the obvious one. Like Motta was, again, I've said this loads of times. I thought it was a project.
Yeah.
You know, the famous word in football, for going through a
One of
project.
the great
I
words.
thought this was a long rebuild at Juve, but clearly it wasn't. Clearly they expect title challenges now.
Yeah.
They expect results. You know, Motta didn't lose a game for God knows how long. I know
It's like
they
14 games.
drew 20,000, but you know, if he doesn't do the same, he will get sacked. I think the expectation within is for them to be competing with Napoli this season.
Well, that's what I wrote down. I feel like you have to compete with Napoli
Yeah.
considering what they did to get you there.
They need to do better in the Champions League as well.
Yep.
So, and they've got Jonathan David on a free, which is a smart bit
signing.
of business. Again, I do worry that no one else was interested in a guy that bagged for years and years in Ligue 1, but that'll be a good watch. Even when he came in last year, nothing really changed. They were still bang average.
I think that, they just drew and won a few more games. Yeah.
So he's going to have to get Coop Miners going as well.
Yeah.
Has to get him going. So they'll get Bremer back from his ACL as well. So, but the defense wasn't the issue last year. They were unreal defensively. It's going forward. They can't score, and they still couldn't score when this guy was the manager. So he's got a bit of pressure on him.
We need Conceição and Yildiz of the Club World Cup, basically.
Yeah.
Like, if he can get them cooking like they were cooking at the Club World Cup, again, bear in mind they were against some teams I've never heard of before, but you need that to happen if you want to be successful. And I think, like you said, I don't think that's internal anymore. It's pretty clear that you have to compete externally.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Inter could struggle. Atalanta, we know, will be different.
Yeah.
Milan have lost pretty much their core group of players.
They're done. Yeah.
And like the only one I can see rising really is Roma.
Yeah, Roma will rise. Lazio
so
might be around it.
Within, they're thinking, okay, we're looking at these other clubs, they're struggling. We should be now clear second or third.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I don't think their squad's good enough, but that's what they think, clearly.
I think they, on paper, Berkham are leaving Bologna competing in all fronts.
Yeah.
They're going to struggle. Roma, we'll see how they just have.
Who knows with Roma, man?
I don't know with Roma, man. If you're not Ranieri, you struggle. It's simply that.
So true.
So, like, it's literally Napoli and then Juve. Like, I don't see any of the Milan teams being that great.
Inter could, yeah. Inter's
Like,
such
Inter will be good.
Such a mystery, Inter.
But I don't think they're going to be the second. I think they'll be the third or fourth best team.
Maybe, yeah.
So I think it has to be Juve second.
Yeah.
So that's why I put him in there as well.
La Liga, I went with Michel.
Ooh.
Girona,
Yeah, I see
This
it.
guy was, a year ago, one of the most talked about, hyped up managers in Spain.
Yeah.
Got fourth with Girona, with fucking Savio and Dovbyk and Garcia and all these guys. And now, last year got dragged into a relegation scrap and barely survived.
Kept them just.
They just stayed up. And if they don't start well this year, he'll probably get the sack.
Yeah,
And
probably.
he was spoken about so much.
That's the guy, yeah.
That was like the next big Spanish manager with Iraola, and now
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna not have a job. So I think
it's funny how football works like that though.
Yeah,
It's just,
crazy.
it swings and roundabouts.
Big start to the year for them.
Yeah, I would agree. I didn't actually put anyone for La Liga. I'll go to Bundesliga back. I went Hoeneß.
Oh, okay.
Stuttgart. Someone I hyped up a lot. I know they've lost a few players going to this season, but without Europe this year, they don't have to worry about Champions League. A strong side with some still solid talent through the core of that side, the centre of the side. Not as drastic losses as the year before, right, when they lost everyone. Chance to rebuild, chance to get back into Europe. I'd expect a top 5, top 6 finish next year. Get back into Champions League or Europa League football and then build another squad again. But you've still got the same set of names cutting about, though.
Yeah.
So that's why I think there's no excuse this year.
Yeah.
You're playing one game a week. You've got your same type of squad. Add a few pieces here or there. I think you're back in the mix.
Should be back in the mix,
Yeah.
I'll go to Championship.
Championship.
Got Kieran McKenna, mate.
Ooh.
Kieran McKenna.
Yeah, I like it.
That was probably a bit harsh because like he's loved and adored by the fans and stuff, and it's like how could they ever turn on him? But I go back to Rob Edwards at Luton, where he was loved, and look at how bad that went. And when you make the Prem, I think there's an expectation like when you get to the Prem, it's like whatever happens, whatever happens. Like we shouldn't be here. But then when you get relegated, it's like we need to be getting promoted.
Yeah.
And it's like, with all due respect, Luton, they shouldn't have been in the Premier League. They shouldn't have. You know, like what they did was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was good for the league. It was ridiculous. Same with Ipswich. It was good what they did. It was good for the league, but were they ever really going to survive? It was always going to be difficult. And I think this is a different situation than Luton.
Yeah,
in terms of the players, they still have a lot of good players there.
Club, yeah.
But you know, if they don't start off well, like
don't wait.
Yeah, it really doesn't turn around.
Yeah.
So I just look at Rob Edwards, how loved he was. Look at how loved Kieran McKenna is, and you know, Rob Edwards is at Middlesbrough now, I think.
Rob Edwards sacked in Jan or Feb. They left it really late.
They left it quite late, yeah.
And the new guy came in and just couldn't fix it in time.
It was just done. It was already done. So
got a feel for that bloke.
I think he's at Middlesbrough now, Rob Edwards, if I'm not.
Is he?
I think so.
Because Carrot got the sack as well. I know that. Yeah.
I think he's definitely got another job in the Championship. So
you can't be safe in the Championship. You have to be rogue and bold because
like their fans will expect them to be
playoff.
You know, playoffs at least.
Yeah.
But it's like it's Ipswich. You know what I mean? Like So
interesting to say. All right, my final one. I've gone to Ligue 1. I've gone Paulo Fonseca.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because Lyon somehow are now in Ligue 1 and they're in the Europa League. Yeah. So what a save from UEFA in that regard.
I think PSG helped them out.
Did they?
I think they gave them some money or something.
So look, you've been given a leeway, and the Milan thing was weird. Didn't really rate him, but probably did the best job at anyone last year, to be honest. Coming into this Lyon side, look, they've got some good talent. They've obviously lost Ryan Cherky, but there's a lot of still really young, talented players and a strong side there in Lyon. They'll probably our hardest, obviously most dramatic, but probably was our hardest.
They should have won. They should have gone through.
They probably was our hardest throughout the tournament. I thought the Spanish sides normally do a number of Manchester United, but Lyon were very good. He managed that game and managed the moments very well. I think they have to be up there. They have to be competing. I know obviously there's some financial troubles there, but even just with the squad you've got, I think you should still be up there. They finished fifth, I think, last year. I think a top 4 finish this year.
Yep.
Should be on the cards for Fonseca. If you want to be a top manager, you should better do it with this side. You can't be finishing outside the top 5 of this side.
I like it.
So I've got him in there as well.
I like it.
There we go. A shorter but sharp one to this week.
Yep.
I think next week might be chaotic because it'll be the first week without the Club World Cup, so clubs are then allowed
We might see if Palace have been.
We might find out what the hell going on there.
That's a shambles. That is.
There is some link between someone from Nottingham Forest knew about this, and then went back to. There's some rumor about this linking back all the way back to.
Yeah, that's a shambles. That
I'd hate for Palace to miss out on Europa League football.
Horrible, yeah. It's horrible.
I might get up and watch some Ollie Glasner Thursday night footy, mate. I'll be here for it. No matter what, at least they're in Europe though. The worst bit, if they were kicked out, I'd be fuming.
But still, Europa League. it might be a good thing because they have more chance to win the Conference League than Europa League for sure.
Fingers crossed Eze stays in.
Yeah.
Eze, Mateta and Sarr under the lights, mate.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, play that on repeat. Or they batter some like poor
smacking a corner flag.
Turkish
They'll
shot.
spend more money on corner flags than they will players.
Cold kit, by the way. I saw that come out the other day. Nice retro
that'll
style.
That'll be hanging up here soon.
If the budget can afford it, yeah. So that will be next week. We'll talk about that transfers, and we'll have to might start previewing seasons because we're not that far away from the start of the season.
We'll have 4 pods after this one,
and that will be the 4 major leagues we cover. So we're going to be on it.
Okay, we're already in the next season.
Getting ready for the previews coming in next week. Till next time, then I guess we'll see who Gibbs White joins. We'll see what Arsenal do. See what Liverpool do.
Yeah, there'll be a lot, I reckon.
Does United sign in Burmo? That's the question. Leave that in the comment section. Doesn't Burmo sign by this time next week? Have to wait and see. Thanks for us, guys. And same time next week, Wednesday morning, bright and early. Until next time, guys. We'll see you later.